switch my light on. Okay, here we go. Good afternoon, future students of Modul. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is our virtual open day with a slight focus earlier on our new data science bachelor degree. I'm going to share a little bit more about the admission process and the student life on our campus. My name is Eben. I'm a student journey advisor, and if you need anything, you can contact me at any time via email, via phone, or just schedule on our website a 30-minute call with me. I'm happy to have a. So one thing that we pride ourselves on at Modul is that students enjoy their time in Vienna. We have a great and active student life, obviously not during COVID. It's a little bit restricted, but in normal times, it's a very active city. Vienna's ranked #1 in the world for 10 consecutive years. The reason for that is we have a great quality of life on all different aspects. We have a wealth of culture, imperial history, world-famous art, and outstanding food and wine. I will not go into much details because I don't think you need a lot of convincing once you finish the presentation. We have a diverse entertainment environment. We have events and festivals throughout the year. One of the biggest European festivals happens on the Donau Insel. I think it's roughly 2 million people in attendance every year. We have an abundance of classical and contemporary music events happening all through the year, and sport opportunities in and around the city. And this is not just skiing, it's from hiking to stand-up paddling, swimming in the river, etc., etc. Many, many opportunities. Some of them even walking distance from our campus. We have our student services have a variety of office and support structures. The first interaction with you will be during orientation week. During our orientation week, we have a variety of events, including meeting some of your professors, the academic staff, and the support staff. We have quite a few student clubs, and if we don't have a student club that you are interested in a specific topic, you're more than welcome to start one. But just to name a few, we have a wine tasting club, we have a moving club, a badminton club, a tennis club, a yoga club, and one of my favorites is the entrepreneurial club. So the entrepreneurial club focus on students with any form of idea or wanting to provide a support structure in an entrepreneurial idea, where we take you through a series of workshops and expert talks to help you grow this idea into a possible MVP, and then further on, which I'll get to in a bit. We have a buddy program where current students actually welcome new students, either at the airport or at their residence, show them the ropes around Vienna, helping them with small things like possibly opening a bank account or getting your residence permit application going. It's a very, very successful program. The great thing about this is you don't feel lost when you arrive in Vienna. So we have great students willing to assist you. Social events ranging from going out for dinner to events organized by the student society, wine tasting on the doorstep of our campus while walking down to the city, etc. We have a visa service agency which assists you with visa applications for those students coming from outside of Europe. Our student support, mental health call center, everything from housing through to queries you have about a situation you might have at your res. But the support structure, our team is roughly 5. So if you have any questions, just reach out. We're here to assist and help you. As mentioned, housing, we have a contract with 4+ student res accommodation spread over Vienna, ranging from shared room to private studio with your own private kitchen. Some really, really great. For those of you coming from Europe, you might know the Student Hotel, the Fizz, and there's a new one opening close to our campus as well, Base 19. We have a long-term relationship with as well. Exchange semester. So we motivate our students to explore new horizons. So you have one semester that you can actually exchange to a different sister university. These range from in Europe, Spain, Italy, Portugal, to as far as America and Asia. We also have inbound exchange students, which is quite interesting because you don't just finish your degree with your cohort, but you also get exchange students coming during your program inbound. Our accommodation, as mentioned, is partner dormitories. You can either have a private room, a shared room. It's the location is within roughly 30 minutes from our campus. The starting price is from 300 going for a private room with, well, it's called a private studio, as high as 750 euros a month. Career opportunities. We have a very active career office. They assist you with international internship opportunities. And by international, we mean you don't need to leave Austria to do your internship. You can do this in Vienna, further afield in Europe and abroad. We have partners globally that offer internships not only in tourism, hospitality, data science, international management, entrepreneurship. Sorry, what I wanted to mention is not just in person, but we also have remote internships, which means you can do your internship from where you are on a remote, and this actually evolved quite significantly during COVID. We have an application approach, which means all our batch students need to do an internship, which takes you through composing a CV, expanding your LinkedIn profile, and then do mock interviews to help you in preparing for future interviews. There's also an expert session where you meet HR partners from specific fields applicable to your program, obviously. We have a startup who's interested in entrepreneurial environment and ecosystem. Our startup app run 2 accelerators with a possible third one. These obviously involve the ecosystem of not just external startups running through the accelerator, but these startups look for students to assist them either in an internship or just a supportive role, where it's a social media, a bit of research. So it's a great opportunity for you to get involved and absorbed into the ecosystem. We actively promote this through our entrepreneurial club. So if once you're on campus, definitely engage with the entrepreneurial club. A few of our partners, global, this is not only, so these are just a few examples. We're very actively involved with the Chamber of Commerce, which has got global offices of all around the world, and through these offices we have a very great network. Just mentioning here, our industry include upon industry partnerships. We also have alumni in quite a few of these companies shown on the screen. And the advantage of this is if you're ever looking for a position, LinkedIn offers you the opportunity to see if the company that you want to apply at, if there are alumni currently employed at that company. So it's a really great place to network. So at these companies, most of these on the screen, we have alumni. We conduct trips to some of these. For instance, we did a trip to Dublin, where we visited Microsoft head office, Google regional office, the Facebook regional office, and also Oracle. We visit the Web Summit in Lisbon with our students, those interested, and obviously ITB in Berlin for the tourism and hospitality students. In our admissions process, first of all, modul.ac.at is your go-to spot. This explain in full details of the application process. So stop is apply online, submit all your required documents. It's fully explained. Your second step would be, once you submit all your documents, you would get feedback from us. And then if the application is successful at that point, we would then invite you to an interview, either in person or via Skype if you're not in Vienna. And once this process is completed and you go to the third stage, then it's submitted to the admissions committee. This happens once a week. So strictly speaking, from the moment you apply until the moment you have your final yes, should take roughly 2 weeks, sometimes even quicker. Admissions requirement, you need a high school diploma, including your transcripts. Just a note here, if you're still in high school and you want to start your application already, you're more than welcome to do that. There is an option to tick that your transcripts would be submitted once you receive them, obviously. We need a proof of English proficiency, a level 2, a B2. Just mentioning, because we get this question quite often, Duolingo is accepted. You need a minimum of 104 points, and IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge, and Pearson's. We need a CV from your side, a motivational letter. Just want to mention here on the motivational letter, because we get this question quite often from students. So what should you write in your motivational letter? The advice I give all the applicants is tell us why you believe you bring value to the future class. So tell us about you, what you enjoy, why you enjoy interacting with people, leadership skills, previous volunteer work, anything like that. So so be creative. That's the most important. Be creative in your letter. Recommendation letters from academic sources. So this could either be from a school counselor, from a teacher, excuse me, from a teacher, from the principal. And if you manage to already have done volunteer work, then by all means add a reference letter from your team lead or your manager at the volunteer position. A copy of your passport and a passport size photo. Deadlines for the bachelor program, if you are a non-European citizen, so you don't have a European passport, for the fall semester, the cutoff date is 31 May. And for spring semester, it's 31 November. For anyone holding a European passport, which means you don't need a visa to come to Austria or to study in Austria, it's the 31st of August for fall semester and the 31st of January for spring semester. A lot of questions are raised, what the university is doing regarding COVID response. We take very strict guidelines of very clear guidelines from the Austrian government. We offer hybrid teaching mode, which means you have an option to have in-class experience or a virtual experience online. And this runs through the whole semester. Currently, because the Austrian government had a full lockdown, we were on a full lockdown offering only virtual. So we again took the guideline from the Austrian government, but on the 17th of May, we would go back to hybrid teaching. We have hygiene and safety guidelines posted through the whole campus. We have sanitation stations. We have mandatory face masks through the whole campus and in class. Our online student services for mental support is very active, so you can contact the line at any time. Pop us an email, we can phone you back. Our total admissions process is from beginning to end is complete online, and campus visits are still possible, but only on appointment at the moment. And then please follow us on social media, on all the channels, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. And just to introduce you to our team, Melika is one of the student journey advisors. Oh, sorry, mine is gone. My name is Eben, as you saw in the beginning. And that's it from my side. If there are any questions, please feel free to jump at it now.
Great content. Thank you for this wonderful presentation, Eben.
Thank you.